Right guys, for a supposed Nerf channel, I suppose I better do a Nerf mod. Just quickly show you what the base model is, shall we? Right, got a twin pack of Nerf Persuaders. They're currently a Tesco exclusive. I'm going to do some cosmetic mods, or a lot of cosmetic mods. The whole thing's going to be painted. So hopefully this will give you an idea, guys, of what I did. I won't be doing any internal mods other than paintwork, simply because they're a pig. Hammer prime rather, in general. They don't take well to spring upgrades unless you actually go and purchase a custom spring for them, so it's just going to be cosmetics. I might see what I can do in terms of increasing the seal and things like that, just to make it a little better, but it's not going to be a whole internal transplant. So right, so this is what you get in the box. You get 2 persuaders, you get 8 darts down at the bottom there, and that's it, which ain't bad. The last time I bought a twin pack of anything, it was Scouts, and they were 2 for a tenner, but that was a long time ago. So it's nice to get something back from Nerf, because I think normally they retail for about £10 each or more. So yes, you have to go to Tesco, but so what. So yeah, let's get them unpacked and start the sanding. So I've taped up the clear window for now, and I've also got the foam mat out because I don't want to scratch these up while I'm manhandling them and taking them apart. I'm hopeful that the window will come out. If it doesn't, then it will get masked better. This is just to stop it from getting scratched while I'm roughhousing it, so we'll see. Right, I don't know how well this is going to pick it up, but the actual plastic, the clear plastic, is clipped in. They're not the easiest clips to lever. So you've got one sort of there-ish, and then there's one there. So what I might do, ideally I do want to take that out. So I think I might trim the heads that are holding it in place, like up there. Might trim those off, pop it out, and then when it comes to it I'll just glue it back in. As long as I leave the mount points, then it'll line back up, but the heads I can trim off and it should just pop off. I don't want to try levering it, because if I craze this clear stuff, then that's it, knackered. I got it out. Really fiddly. Very sharp knife and a lot of patience, and mask the clear bit up as best you can with a bit of tape so that you don't scratch it or catch it with a nail or anything, because I want that bit to be perfect. What you can do now is go back in, tidy up all the little pegs where you've butchered them with your knife, make them all nice and shiny, so that they will take paint. You can sand them down, trim them down a bit more, whatever, just so that'll fit back in easier with glue. Alright, that was, I can breathe a bit now. That was tense, didn't want to scratch it. Right, so I got the internals out. There is a worrying lack of any sort of padding on the plunger head, so I'm planning on changing that. I'm going to re-grease it with some automotive grease, because that's what I've got to hand. That is all going to get painted, and also in the side of the Smart AR, don't know if you can see it, there is ever such a tiny hole that goes all the way through into the air tank. Now on other blasters, I know that if you seal that up, sometimes it can make a difference, so I will be putting a smidge of epoxy over that. I'm not going to play with the Smart AR because they're overly complicated, and that's just going to get rubbed down and painted, but I will block that hole and pad the plunger head as well. So time to get on with the sanding, which is always fun. Anyway, right, apologies for the poor lighting. I have actually primed now the shell of the blaster. Doesn't have to be overly neat because of the top coats and dry brushing and stuff, so I'm not overly worried about the priming being neat. so that just gives something to stick to. So now we're going to work on the internals. Don't know if you noticed, I've not even started on the other one yet. That's still in one piece because I want to see how this one turns out before I do that one. So, you know, keep going. Again, apologies if the colours are washing out, but that's all the internals and casing painted up, base coated anyway in the colours. There's some detailing to add, but I'm going to let this paintwork harden now. So that'll be it for today. More tomorrow. Okay, so I've been steadily dry brushing throughout the night. I'm nearly done, and then it's a case of clear coat and bolt it all back together. Make sure it all works. I have padded the plunger tube and sealed the little hole, so hopefully that should give us a bit more performance. It won't be massively noticeable again because of the smart AR, but this is going to be a showpiece. I apologise now for the poor lighting. I'll get a picture of it in the morning so you can see the full magnificence of the paintwork. It is slightly, it's got a distressed look to it, so it'll be cool, but we'll see. So let it dry overnight, clear coat in the morning, bolt it back together, and then do the other one. Hooray! Alright, so I nipped out and finished off the clear coat. That is all the paintwork done now. So now I've got to let it dry and bolt it back together, and then make sure it still works. One done, one to do. As I say, I don't know if you can see that, but the top coat has reacted to the primer, which is unusual. It didn't do it on the other one. Yeah. Oh well. As I say, because I'm weathering them, it doesn't matter. But would have been nice to have a good finish. Never mind. Solved the issue of the paint going awkward by copious amounts of dry brushing. Just waiting for a few days to dry. So that is number 2 finished. Still got to clear coat it, but unfortunately it is raining, so I've got to wait till the morning. Plus it gives the paint and that time to harden overnight, and then when we get some natural light I'll show you the actual how the colours have come up, because in this light you can't see a damn thing unfortunately. So yeah, anyway, till tomorrow. Right, I've finished, brought them outside to try and get to show how the colours are. Problem is it is quite bright today, so it may wash some of it out unfortunately. Well, I showed you the process on that one. That one I wasn't overly happy with the primer. I don't think the paintwork will last on it as a result, but I've done what I can. Ideally I should have stripped it back and used a different primer, but there we are. That one I'm very happy with. That one is going to be resilient as hell. My finish on that one isn't quite brilliant, but then as I say, I'm my own worst critic. So yeah, cosmetic mod for the Nerf Persuader. Enjoy. And back in the original box.